flubbed that up. I had something ready for you guys. I hit the wrong thing. Here we go. Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Legendary Badass, realizing that I knew I was forgetting something over here. That may have made a difference. How are we doing? Tonight, we're going to get back into one of the games that really brought me back to Nintendo in a big way. You know, it seems like much of the stream is about coming back home to Nintendo. And when I think of Nintendo, I think of Donkey Kong, one of the guys who has that kind of unsung killer app over on the Super Nintendo, right? Everybody was losing their mind over Donkey Kong Country. And then when you look back at the best games on the Super Nintendo, it just kind of doesn't get there. And instead, people are like Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3. And I'm like, I never even played that. But yeah, we're going to be playing some Donkey Kong Bananza tonight. The Emerald Rush has an event of some sort. I'm not really too familiar with Emerald Rush. I did it once on the stream. I've probably already forgot how all the intricacies of that works. But there's the Rattlin rat snake, I don't know, event. And it's happening. And we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and get down on it. Get down on it. We are going to be bringing back the DK screen here. Let's see if we can enjoy that in all of its glory. If I can hit the right thing. Let's see. I was calling that Donkey Kong scene, right? There we go. There's Pauline to the rescue, right? Or something. Yeah, I can see why that's kind of a flexible thing. I think they're just supposed to be kind of flexible so you can take them off. Because they sit on you pretty tight. Gonna get old Painless back in the bag. I saw that we have some new stuff available in NSO rewards. So I may have to go ahead and indulge Nukem, who sounds like he's not going to make it tonight. But in his honor, how about we go ahead and do a little down here. I think that his prized virtual boy has some icons. Luciferian, welcome. I think you're the only one here at right at the moment. Let's go ahead and pick up some icons before we get started. Not that I'll be needing these for anything. I mean, well, okay, think about it. That's really the business end of it that you're looking into, right? I mean, kind of makes sense. Is that what it looks like? Wait, that is the new version of it look much like that, or did they have a different stand? Is it simplified? The controller pretty daunting. You know, I guess PlayStation kind of beat it with the grips. The big chunky PlayStation grips were there first. The only physical Switch 2 game you've got, Luciferian. I have it physical also. No regrets. Pretty quality game. I think most people will agree, right? Now that is a hero shot. That looks like a 1995 press release shot right there, doesn't it? And you don't get anything to go along with, you don't have like any other borders or nothing. That's all you got. Man, we are about 20 days away from a full 12 months of NSO, man. Last chance Switch 2 bundle with 256 GB from Costco, or Switch 2 by itself and a 512. What is the price of the Switch 2 bundle at Costco? And I'm going to have a predicament here. It looks like some of you guys are wanting me to play Forza Horizon 6. That's going to be a chunky install. I'm probably going to have to grind some Cyberpunk offline this weekend in order to be able to uninstall Cyberpunk on my Xbox Series, so I can make room for that. And we know 007 First Light's going to be chunky also. And then there's rumors of next week pre-orders for GTA 6. So I got an Amazon bundle for $520 with DK Bananza. Okay, but we're worried about Nowhere. Not a programmer, Nowhere. Costco bundle with taxes, $564. That's pretty damn steep because they're pricing that Switch 2 at $500 naked, aren't they? Is the Switch 2 alone $500 in these? Or as that price, because that price increase has not happened until, you know, September 1st, right? So that's pretty rough, man. That's pretty rough. You do have Kirby's Air Riders who they have, you can see I had Kirby Air Riders in here recently. And I got a New Zealand Switch 2, by the way. Okay. It was probably cheaper than in America for weird reasons. I put Kirby Air Riders in this afternoon thinking that there would be an event. It doesn't start until, you know, over 2 hours from now, I think. Then I played a little bit more of the Rogue Prince of Persia, and I will tell you, I took down that boss. I'm feeling a little bit better about the game. It still has some big issues. Issues it does have. But I'm coming around to it a little bit. I think Hades 2 seems superior. But I will probably do a video collectively on the rogues of Switch 2. You know, something like that. Rogue Prince of Persia, Hades 2, and Dead Zone Rogue. Dead Zone Rogue? I keep wanting to call it other things. I'll probably do a video collectively on those three. Does that sound cool? Probably not. All right, let's go ahead and DK Bananza it. I got it updated. We should be ready to roll. We have a NOS to drink tonight. Like Phil Collins, tonight, tonight, tonight. Oh. You haven't finished Bananza? Well, ain't much way I can do in spoiling anything for you. Emerald Rush is a little bit different of a beast altogether. Okay, I already purchased. So I just hit continue. I'm trying to remember. Let's see, that was the last time I played, so I think that would probably be fine right there. I have my baggie of pills, Reese's Pieces. This is actually probably a better way to show them to the camera, isn't it? A bag like this doesn't work so well. You have to reach inside and grab. You cannot shake these out. The bag's just too flimsy. You need a foil for it to work well for that purpose. An Emerald Rush event is happening now. Okay, so how do I go about that? Guys, it's been a minute since I played this. I've got him with the cool hard hat. Get myself a copyright strike right there. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to go to Emerald Rush mode. Unfortunately, our DK connoisseur is not here with us. Punch down. I was thinking about having a comedy tour called Punching Down. You know, because they say, like, comedians should punch up before punching. It's like, give them a break. Okay, so this was, there are some challenges to this one. Okay, it is a post-game challenge mode. There should be... Maybe I need to go back to the other. So there's supposed to be some statues that you can get. Oh man, I don't know what to go there. Yeah, maybe this seal thing will go to the first... I forgot. How did this go? Oh, the gong, yes. You're already here. Okay, what do I do? The big one. Do I have drops? I don't think I have drops in this game. Are there drops for Bananza? Does exclamation drops do something? No, I don't think there is a fix to it. It does drop some frames if things get pretty chaotic. I think that's just inevitable. Not a lot you can do to fix that. No, but I think usually it's a pretty good frame rate. I could see it dropping. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, Emerald Rush. I'm struggling to remember how to even start Emerald Rush. Ramby?
Should we ask Ramby to bring our friends over here?
No, we'll go to the...
Okay! Yeah!
So we got this statue from Emerald Rush. Squawk has something to do with it, right? Okay, hold on. There's an Emerald Rush event.
Should we ask him to tidy up the statues? Thanks!
Yeah, but handheld isn't trying to do 1440. I think this is not 4K, it's basically like 2K. There is some pop-in, obviously. Okay, now hold on. Is this gonna get me Emerald Rush?
Should we ask him to tidy?
Maybe we go to Squawks. I should tip him 100 chips. Sure, I don't... He's gonna find a statue. Cranky Kung Fu. I don't understand what's happening, but those statues have something to do... I don't think they're from the event. I think it's a very Snake event, isn't it? Ooh, punted. Heard that the Express microSD cards are the only ones that allow room transfers. I believe so. I think that's the only way you can save stuff. It may not be the only way that you can save screenshots. Possibly you can do that with the lesser cards, but I haven't tried the lesser cards in this, so I'm not sure. Start an Emerald Rush. Hold on, let's go to that over there. Maybe that'll start it. If you want to download a game, I think it has to be on the microSD Express. Alright, you here for the event?
Okay, get out there and collect as much emerald as you can find. It's mine.
Emerald Rush. No, hold on. I wanted to talk about the event. Shit. Okay, hold on. I'll try that event, kind sir. Radiance Lair. High score. We need to try to get these snakes, man. Man, I'm out of whack in this. I play too many different games. That's why Ninja's got the right idea. Play Fortnite for the rest of your life. You know? What is going to happen if supposedly May 18th is when they're going to start pre-orders for GTA 6, supposedly. That's the word on the street. I don't know about that. Hey, game a bit loud. Hold on here. Jeez, I really had that at 0? Hold on. Minus 15. You weren't telling me it was loud, guys. So I need to set that to minus 15 on the PC. Sorry. Let me try that again. Minus 15. There, is that good? I can put hide. There, now I can see my talking. I'm at minus 2, by the way, here. Let me see what I am on the other. No, minus 3. Minus 3 over there. What about here? I thought I changed it to minus 2. No? Okay, well that should be pretty close to normal now for you guys. That's a lot better, thank you. No, my voice should probably be about the same. I'm thinking I probably need to move my voice to minus 2 dB. There was some complaints that I was topping out the levels a long time ago, but I think I'm gonna do that if you guys don't mind. Okay, so now I'm talking and wow, that's kind of getting a little high. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think about that. Where is Diva? We're not Diva from Animal Crossing. She ain't there, man. She ain't here. Okay, so if you guys are saying minus 2 on me is good, then I'm going to change that on the other stuff, okay? Minus 2. Hold on, it has me at minus 2 everywhere? Minus 2, minus 2. I'm shocked. Okay. I guess that was a universal change right there. The Monkey Diva? I don't understand what you're talking about. Monkey Diva, I've got the Pauline thing. Pauline's got the diva dress on. I don't know what you're complaining about. There was some kind of purple girl named Diva in Animal Crossing. I don't know what the hell she was. She was kind of a spinster that was hitting on Legendary. All right, we're going to the Radiance Lair. Am I ready? Sure, I have no idea what I'm doing. Are we going to the Radiance Lair automatically for this? I think I'm just going to have to learn the good route to do this, you know? Radiance Lair, the lair of the snake. Is my voice is coming in okay? It's not too loud? You guys think? Go collect emerald ore for me.
I've given you a quota to fill. Bring me 125.
Okay, I don't know what all that meant. It's not too loud. Okay, cool. Okay. We're just looking for some emeralds, man. You have to... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I guess during this event, your abilities are like it's all set out. It's not as random. And I'm trying to remember what this all was about. More emerald geysers will occur while smashing terrain. Jump and beat more. Low down beat, more emerald ore will appear after you defeat enemies. Sure. I'm trying to remember the intricacies of this. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Shoot, I'm gonna have to throw something at them, aren't I? It's been too long. It's been too long. I should have brushed up on this, man. Trying to remember how do I defeat these guys? Shoot. Wow. We're having a very dark side Phil stream, aren't we? I mean, you guys probably don't even believe that I was actually getting the hang of that Leon will die mode. Alright, so you gotta do certain things to... I'm trying to remember here. Certain stuff, the big bananas, I think, will add your timer back. Probably went into, like, the last area of this too soon here. 1 second.
Yeah, you gotta get 125 for me.
Okay, so I actually got to another round. More items will appear while smashing terrain. Get the meteor punch. I don't remember the damn meteor punch. Well, any DK related stream is like a DSP stream. Squeeze banana. Don't get it, but okay. I forgot about what to do with these guys. Do I jump inside? There we go. I don't remember which stuff you want to get. Are those not part of the deal? Oh boy. Why? Why, DK? Why? Alright, we're effed.
Only a little more time.
Was there a teleport back? I'm well short of that quota.
A job well smashed. Time to report in.
We can try again. We can do
Terrible.
We can.
Maybe that's a total score of 100,000? And not 100,000 in a run? Let's try again. We're going to keep trying this, guys. That is tonight's stream, is trying this over and over and over and over. I did put out a new gear video today. It wasn't the video I was planning to do about degree body spray, but I couldn't find the video where I was talking about it. I don't think I deleted that. So that's kind of upsetting. I guess I'm going to have to shoot a new one. I know I have the product videos. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? Yeah, up above is a lot of good thick stuff. Constrictor corridor. So we almost have the quota already. Alright, how am I gonna get in him? What was the plan here? I thought we'd jump. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe we just don't even deal with him. These ones give you abilities. I saw the framework video. Did you forward the, I probably will. Yeah. It comes in denim. What comes in denim? The frameworks video? No, I mean, oh, can I reach that? If you're talking about the bag, it's just this. It's just kind of unfortunate that I can't long ways over instead, because I mean that would have been great, but no, right? So I don't know what I'm going to do with that bag. I could slide my controller in there. It kind of needs something, right? I don't have a case. I guess that would work, you know? But for about 15 bucks. I needed a yellow mic, Vaughn. Okay, so with this, there is... Let's see if I could go to the Mario chat here. See this end over here? Some podcasts, you'll see that they put like a cube on the back, a mic flag that's a cube, and it says like the Gary Sinise podcast, or you know, Tony Bennett live, I don't know. And then some of them put a cap on the back here, on the back of these, that just has their branding and logo. The reason I don't do that is because sometimes I just don't want more stuff I'm messing with to have to do an Amazon video where they do not want any logos, no logo graphics. So as such, it's one less thing to kind of be messing with in that regard, potentially. And this is like, I don't know why I said Gary Sinise. I do not know. I haven't seen a Gary Sinise ad, but it's what I was thinking. He probably doesn't honestly have a podcast. Okay, anybody down here? That's probably the way back up. Oh, jeez. This isn't helping. Okay, I forgot how to get up there. Actually, I'm trying to... How do you do the Bananzas? I've completely forgotten how the controls work in this game. We're not getting the first quota. Can I... It was not gonna... Yeah, if he had a podcast, it might be for charity. Some of the better celebs do like Cameo, but their price is for charity. It is skeezy when it's like their bread and butter is getting a picture of them at a convention. That's pretty gross. I feel like the big dogs, like somebody like Sylvester Stallone, should just get a picture with you for free. Now, somebody who is like, you know, down a few rungs down the ladder and would be a starving actor, probably needs the $5 for the picture, right? Get a pair of sunglasses to put on the end of the mic. No. I mean, it's so dusty now. I don't know what the deal is, but things get pretty damn dusty in here. That's why I was looking for something to put over it. And ultimately, I do have something else I can use, so I probably will start doing that. It would just be, it'd be even better if I had something bigger. Whoop, tie, easy, whoop, falls right off. Be even better. I've been doing a little bit of spring cleaning. It's not easy. It's such a daunting task, and all I have is like garbage podcasts to listen to. I guess I need to start listening to like every album of Madonna while I clean. That might be my next move. Oh, well, I do need to listen to His Story, Michael Jackson, and then maybe that'll be it for the Michael Jackson stuff. I could maybe do every Smashing Pumpkins song, maybe. Okay, so hold on. That'll let me locate stuff quicker. Probably a good idea. Let's see. There is supposed to be a way to get on top of some of this stuff. More emeralds ore will appear after you defeat an enemy during Glare's slow motion effect. I am at a complete loss for how to transform. Gleaning, I should get some cleaning done. You're saying you should? I don't think those are emeralds. All right, we don't want to jump down the hole. We need to get the big Bananium gem emeralds to increase the time. I remember that much. Trapanoid Demolisher. Demolisher, jump and beat. Defeat an enemy with a jump burst. I don't remember what any of this is. Those chips gonna give me extra time? Alright, good. Here's some goodies. That's not working. Must need something thicker. Is that something you're supposed to push? I don't remember shit. Oh my lord. Who's gonna tell me how to activate a Bananza?
Emeralds, I guess.
It's been too long, man.
No, we can't.
Last played this in January. Pathetic as balls. It looks like it is cumulative. You'll have to get 100,000 banana gem to get the statue during the event. Pain. Why am I watching a stream? This guy can't... He did play this game, didn't he? What a loser. You don't remember anything? It's like she has to sing and then he transforms, right? I think maybe during Emerald Rush you don't collect the points to transform in the traditional way. So here, you got a hard intro area. You start here, and then you need to get the route understood. See, I don't see any meter showing a transformation happening. But if I could get up there, I'm probably going to have to become a snake. Right? Will this hurt him? Maybe you need purple stuff to hurt them. I don't remember. Hey, we've got something down here. A very rusty, yeah. I mean, you saw how bad I was at Overwatch after not playing for a year while trying to play on a new controller. I think that was sort of a bonus issue. Like, not only was I using a new system, well, actually by the end of the night I was doing fine, but there was a bunch of new ass characters. This doesn't have the new character problem that game had. Give me your chips. I don't have anything that can kill those guys, do I? Maybe I have to transform. Oh wait, it was left and right at the same time. All right, well we made the quota, but he's not transforming at all.
Oh, good. That's 125 for me.
Next quota 375. That's going to be a little bit of work. I cannot with Marvel Rivals. I mean, I realized that Overwatch, brand new, had similar issues where people just didn't understand the game. But I was not getting a sense of any kind of real teamwork when I played it. I realized that was like the first week it came out, but... I don't know if Wolverine would be any good in the game. There were some characters that were really kicking some ass. Hela was kicking some serious ass. Wolverine, I just don't think you're going to be able to get close enough, you know? Jeff the Land Shark was kicking some shit out of people. Okay. Can I trans... Oh, did it previously have the expansion pass? No, it had NSO, but not the expansion pass, right? I think that's what you said. It had NSO, but I don't think it had... That's kind of the problem with any of that stuff. It's like, sign up for Walmart Plus and get Peacock for free. It's like, yeah, but it's the version you're giving us is the garbage one with all the ads, you know? Like, that's the problem. I think I extended the timer. Do not remember what to do against this. Okay, I can get on top of him, right? Are you... At what point can I get on top of him and punch down?
You okay?
He had... Okay, I have to hold a thing, and then I can jump on it. Yeah, the Mario Kart bundle was super popular, but you know what's crazy is I went to my local Target and they said a ton of people bought Mario Kart physical. A la carte, as one could say. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, slowly getting the hang of this. Slowly. I cannot stress slowly enough here. You need to hold something so you can double jump off of it, for one.
All right, when you work for me, you got to put on the uniform, understood?
That's why he's got the purple hat. We do still have Skittles. The Skittles popped. I've got the Oreos, the sugar-free Oreos, which do not contain aspartame. We need to look at that, guys. You guys need to see this. Aspartame free. I'm going to have my mom try some on the podcast. We'll probably shoot the podcast tomorrow. She puts it off. We were trying to do it on Thursdays. And then she's like, well, I don't feel good. How about Sunday? And I'm like, the description says new episodes on Fridays. And for a time, I was able to get 6 a.m. uploads on Fridays for people. Banjo, hello? Everyone say hello to Banjo while I'm chewing. Nowhere you're saying that the previous bundle had the expansion pass and the new bundle doesn't from Costco? Is that what you're saying? Don, I got to applaud you for saying calling in. It seems like the media is turning in calling in sick. The media is trying to Mandela affect you into thinking it's calling out sick. I heard calling out on NBC World News tonight when the TSA people were sitting out because they weren't getting paid. Millions of TSA, dozens of TSA official or workers are calling out sick. I'm like, hold the hell up. You know? All right, let's get it. Maybe it was always a Costco thing. Do I need to dig up my console bout? Did you get yours from Costco? Dawn, if you got yours from Costco, help Nowhere out with some information on that. Because I got mine from GameStop. Okay, I need a real refresher at how to play this game. I think I'm slowly grasping some of this, but for some reason I'm not able to transform. I think you need to transform into the snake to get stuff really done here. Shoot me. Alright, there's definitely stuff here we want to plunder. When you guys say snort, is that a DSP thing every time? Are you saying I got something in my nose I should snort away? Alright, I would like to try to get on top of this. Right, here we go. F me. Big. It is shockingly how good this game looks and how well it performs for like such an early title on a console, right? Can you imagine if the Super Nintendo had stuff like this in like 91, right? Okay, how do I beat these guys? Oh shoot. That's not doing it. All right, we have enough for the quota. We're okay. Maybe the emerald chunk does it. Hold on here. It's a DSP meme. Is he in on it? Is he in on? Does he have any sense of humor, or is it kind of all lost on him? Okay, try to beat these guys with this. This hard. Shit. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna kill them with. No transformation. Fine, maybe you should play games you're good at. I mean, this is a game I actually beat. And now I'm having this kind of like struggle. But then again, I couldn't really tell you the story of Halo. I really got confused by Halo 4. It started, but I'm the didac and I'm the librarian assistant and oh shit. I'm the custodian, but I'm the ward. And it's like, well, hold on. Okay, see, I was thinking if I go up this, if I had a way up it, I could get to the top. See what I'm saying? How am I gonna climb that? Do I need the snake? He's not climbing that, that's for sure. You paid $100 for the 50. Nice. Hey, what did you get the at $100? Was that the SanDisk gameplay from Walmart? The Walmart exclusive version? Because that's the one I've got. I've had no issues with it. It runs just as fast. There are some slower versions out there that have like a slower read-write, but that one seems to test really well. More items will appear with the meteor punch. Fine, whatever. I've already effed this up. What's this gonna do? What? What is this? Well, that's not getting me anywhere closer. God, shit. Key cards are going to be faster. That is... There's limitations to what they're willing to put. Is it possible? I don't know much about On. The On stuff was lower spec, and it is cheaper, but it was definitely lower read-write. But nowhere, what 512 card did you go with? Because I went with the SanDisk gameplay. And I know the universal everywhere SanDisk that they don't call gameplay totes some kind of cooling technology. Otherwise, it has the same speeds. I have just a few game key card games. Just a few. Bayonetta 3, is that full game on disc or what? You guys have got to see the people confused over in my Nick Fuentes versus Ben Shapiro stream. What? This is supposed to be a debate. You should get some help. You need to seek counseling. This is sick. You're terrible. They didn't even fight. And I'm like, they're the main event. What do you mean they didn't even fight? What? I might end up getting Mario branded SD card. Is that even happening? Because they have those with like Mario or Pikachu's head decapitated, but those are just SD cards. They're not Express. I don't think any of those Nintendo ones are Express. Or if they are, I think they're Samsung, if I'm not wrong. I got Persona 3 Reloaded key card because it was on sale cheap. I don't think I can get into those. I've already got one JRPG that I'm putting off, you know? Oh, this is so sad and pathetic, guys. I'm sorry. We got to make some progress here. Demolisher. If Nukem was here, he could tell me what the hell I'm supposed to do. Look, I know I want to go up there, right? Oh, okay, good. I made it. All right, well, this is... Okay, now we got to be kind of careful, because... Shoot. I thought he wasn't going to climb that. Maybe he's not supposed to be climbing. Damn it. Okay, I want to get on top. What the shit? He just fell through somehow. Okay, maybe the glass is the only way up. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to pound that. I don't know if that's helping me any. I think I need to go across the top to this other area, for one. Not cool. Okay, how am I gonna climb on top of him? Or around? Oh my... Well, it's definitely a challenge for me, isn't it? I don't have the route. I don't have an understanding of what to do. Let me read this a little bit. The Mario brand, I mean the Nintendo brand with the Mario. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, oh, yeah, okay, so there is one that has Nintendo branding, but otherwise I don't think it has, it's not like the Pikachu card or something. But I know what you're talking about, and I think those are Samsung. They can work, but I already bought the SanDisk brand. The On brand is just 10 cheaper. I think the On brand will give you slower speeds. And in time that would add up, and if you're transferring data, it would be slower. What is it? ONN. It's a Nintendo brand, and I think they're made by PNY. But what did ON stand for? Is it Game On or something like that? Some people actually thought that was a debate. Trying to remember what you're talking about there. I watched the Dented Zone movie, and Andy Worski did it, and it was so funny. People actually thought that was a debate. About, are you guys talking to each other there? I don't. Mandy, you mean like the Barry Manilow song? But is Andy? Okay, I'm up here. Is there anything I can do up here? Maybe that would show me where some stuff is. I'm well short. ONN is a Walmart brand, so that my Nintendo SD card won't run downloaded games. No.
We can do better. I know we can.
The Nintendo branded Express card will run downloaded games. All Express cards will run the downloaded games, save your data, video, all that. I think you might be able to transfer your clips and your screenshots with a basic micro SD. Maybe. But I have not actually tried putting a basic in there. Why is that not going up any? I don't understand this. It's not giving me more towards that total, you know? I guess because I haven't cleared the second round. I actually did pretty good at this in the first area when I figured out what all was supposed to do. I think there are some difficulty settings that maybe I need to lower as I'm trying to remember the game here. There was something to this, wasn't there? There was like Maybe you don't have difficulties on this one. It might take you to a whole nother... There was a zip line over here that's going to have a bunch of stuff. Spin shot, banana energy. Maybe I need to research things. Yeah, Sandisk has not failed me, so all fossil locations, sure. All right, that's going to show me where fossils are. I don't know if that's going to help me. Not the way. This is not the way. You guys excited for Mando and Grogu? I saw some people were trying to clown it for having a deal with Burger King. Like, they couldn't even get McDonald's. And it's like, do you guys realize that the original had a Burger King deal? Like, Star Wars and Burger King were, that's kind of was their thing. I think Burger King and McDonald's was like the first movie tie-in with fast food. That kind of like cross-promotion thing like that. Whoop. Pedro Pascal sure did a great job promoting. I heard that he kissed... Which was it? Stephen Colbert, maybe, on the mouth. I'm not sure what prompted that. But just, you know, he's doing a lot of things in the name of... I don't know. It's like, hey, now that you're famous, you have to do certain things. Is that the way this sort of thing goes? Like, we expect you to be championing our rights, and if you don't, it's on. At all opportunities, you have to mention trans rights. Or we'll hold your sister hostage. I don't know what the deal is. Does Colbert do a lot of man kissing? I didn't buy his ice cream the other day. It was not on sale. $6 for a pint. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. Sometimes I can get it down to close to $3. You know what? Maybe I talk to this guy. He'll give me the transformation. Hey, Anna's here. Okay, is this gonna do me any good? It's beating his chest, he's not transforming. Shoot. Well, Colbert was one of the voices on the Ambiguously Gay Duo. Remember that? How do I beat these purple guys? That's the key, guys. How can someone look this shit up? Like, I'm not understanding what the game wants me to do to defeat these guys. Hell, I don't even know how I did that. I never used those emergency barrels. That's why that messed me up. Did that extend the timer? Nope. I thought there was a trick to extending the timer. Yeah, the Ambiguously Gay Duo with Stephen Colbert and Steve Carell. I'm awful. What do you want me to reset? That may not be cumulative. You may actually need to get 100,000 points in one run, and here I am getting 370. I don't know what these are exactly.
Always made with real cocoa.
It says not a low-calorie food, double stuffed, 0 sugar. 10 2-count packs inside. They package it like this so you wouldn't notice it was noticeably smaller than the traditional Oreo packet, you know? 120 calories for 2 cookies. That's 1 pack. Total sugar 0. Sugar alcohol 9 grams. The hell does that mean? They taste a lot like a regular Oreo. A lot. The stuff is a little different, but I don't think you'd have much of an issue with it. If you liked regular Oreos, you might like these. I've heard things, Anna. I've heard things. There was a guy, used to be a streamer and stuff, and he, kind of a fellow old head YouTuber sort. And he worked Hollywood, he worked in security on movie sets from like 95 to 2010 or something like that. And he's seen some things, had to work security at parties where things were going down, had to retrieve Lindsay Lohan when she got high and couldn't be found on set, and found her like naked in a park. Kinds of stuff like that. All right, I'm really effing this up. We need to at least get that first reward. It's not letting me banana transform. Like, there was some difficulty mode. Let's go back to the DK Island. What were you doing at those parties, Anna? Did they take those parties to Seattle? Do tell. There's something about Emerald Rush difficulty settings, but I don't think I'm gonna get that here, am I? There was like emergency barrels. I don't remember how I got them, but I used one, evidently. Okay, hold on. Let's talk to him about Emerald Rush first. Difficulty 1 star to up 3 star. Maybe I'm not controlling the difficulty. I thought you could control the difficulty. You could set the difficulty. No one remembers to bring their bathing suit, so no one cares. Let's just say that. Somebody went for a naked swim. And I'm guessing Anna did not remember to bring her bathing suit. What celebrities didn't bring their bathing suit, Anna? No party like a Diddy party. Okay, we're gonna try the event. High score, 370. You need to get 80. 80,000 to get the snake. A high score of 100,000 to get the transformed thing. Like, gosh. Did you go to a Diddy party, Anna? Someone please tell me how to kill these enemies. They're coated in purple, and I don't remember how to handle that. Okay, this guy, if we can make that drawbridge, then I could go up across the top. I'm sure that would help. Okay, I'm going to try to climb across the top and go to the zip line. Outside of this event, I don't think you're locked out of... Okay, this guy. 2 of them? Like, how am I... I'm supposed to jump on top of him with a... Yeah, I think I'm going to need to jump on top of him with the snake transformation, which I don't remember how to do. Okay, that works. All right, well, we're just rolling with this. Are you kidding? What the shit? Okay, Okay, I didn't have any of these earlier. I'm running out of time, though. Guys, help me out here. I've got 13 seconds. Where do they want me to go? Okay, now I can get to transform, but I'm well short of the quota. Shoot. Yeah, I don't think that this is... I think general... My last Reese's Pieces, I bought a big bag. Just like the other day at Walmart, though. I think... It's getting kind of hot. It is. What if I scanned the amiibo during this? Would that do me any good? Maybe you can't do that during. This is not a roguelike, though, because the regular Emerald Rush, I think, has some randomized power-ups from your meter. I don't think that these are randomized. You gotta like the video, guys. If you don't, no one will ever discover this place. And I'll forever only talk to you guys for free. And it'll never grow beyond... I mean, that is the problem. If we grow this channel, it's only going to become garbage, right? Okay, I've got to get to at least 3,000. You guys have got to help me get there. We've been at this about an hour of me failing. Okay. So work on the first quota. Seems like over here is a good place to go. Get that out of the way. It's 87. Come on. All right, we're set. Now we'll go across. I jumped way too early, my bad. Too late. Shoot. Oh, jeez. Gifted subs. Nice. It's making a funny sound on my end, though. I think this is before I got the kitty going. This screen. Did you not get a kitty at all? Was there no kitty? It's making a different kind of chime, but I thought the kitty was on this. I don't know what's going on here, but people are receiving stuff. The kitty is popping up or not? Because I'm not seeing it on my screen. All right, so I have time here to look around in this area. Maybe if I get that snake Bananza. Better glare. I don't understand. Glaring for more items will appear while smashing during glares slow. I don't glare? Is glare the snake Bananza? I don't remember. Is that gonna open up? Nope. Okay, the kitty did show up, you say. Okay. I'm hearing chimes, but I wasn't seeing a kitty over there, like, above the screen. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Now we have a Bananza, but it's not the one that I think we need. Well, you know what? The zebra is fast, right? What are we doing here? Is that a switch? What is that? I don't remember. Shoot. All right, I got the quota. Good. Where's the stuff, though? Okay, we've got a new high score. That's good. Paper. I'm so lost on what to do here. You met a goal for sunglasses? Do you think so? Let's see if I can play this with these sunnies. I might have to... There's a guy called X-Man, who I guess is like an expert in switching out the lenses and kind of like cleaning these up and stuff. And so he's kind of like the guy to go to, all right? I might need to have him swap out these original lenses. You can tell these are original for a few reasons, but they say polarized down here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it does read polarized. And I might need to get a different set of lenses that have an anti-glare coating or something like that. We'll see. I don't have scenes set up for the Mario stuff or the DK thing, so that's why I'm having to... I have to, like, go over there. I can't push the buttons. None of my buttons are going to work on this scene in OBS. But if I went to the normal scene, yeah, it would. But I thought, you know, we got DK. We're doing a DK game. We may as well bring up the old DK screen, right? All right, 750, guys. I'm not seeing a ton of glare right now. This is not bad. Shoot, I probably need my health restored. Okay, we gotta find some bananas or get the hell out of here. Right? Alright, these guys maybe I can defeat. Quota 750, huh? Whoa, whoa, where am I? I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. That guy tried so hard to hide his ginger. You know what I mean? Like, look at that video trying not to look like a ginger. Look at the album cover trying not to look like a ginger, right? More emeralds will appear while smashing terrain. Why not? That's kind of what I need, right? Oh, what do we got here? Alright guys, bad news. I can't... The countdown is kind of hard to see. It is very faint. Yeah, the countdown screen is a little bit on the faint side. Do these look cool? Or, I guess... You love those glasses. Don't put on any kind of uniform with those or Anna is going to go crazy. Well, I was thinking I could come out on stage if I'm doing stand-up with my... I've got like a blue suit and these, and I have like... It has like a yellow lining, so there's kind of like a blue and yellow thing going that I think works pretty good. You need a vest, a U.S. flag tattoo. What you need is the neck tattoo. The neck tattoo that says, I don't have a normal job. Like the Cody Rhodes American flag motif neck tattoo thing, right? Okay, I gotta find a place where I can get big scores. You know? I'm not sure where that is. Maybe if I had a Kong transformation, I could just punch those purple guys, right? And that'd give me some big points. Street Fighter 2, man. Should I bother actually going to see that? Do we need me reviewing the hold on, they're not calling it Street Fighter 2, are they? It's just, they should, you know, why not make a legacy sequel to Van Damme's Street Fighter, right? I guess they chose not to do that. Over here. Yeah, unfortunately the green on... This looks fine, but the faint green countdown that appeared is kind of filtered out. Okay, how do I get in that guy's belly? I don't think I can bust that even if I jumped on it. Oh, this is not good. It's still falling. Now that looks readable now, but it didn't earlier. Maybe that was altogether tough to read. Did anybody see Mortal Kombat 2? I heard that people were complaining Katana was girl bossing. But, I mean, I actually have seen her in a few things. She was in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Remember the ugly little sister in the Resident Evil Netflix show? Who, like, glowed up and was hot? She was the older, hot version of her, which was ridiculous. But she was also in the latest Hellboy, the Hellboy that was straight to video. I actually caught that on Hulu. It kind of wasn't that bad. It's a Hellboy. Remember they had David Harbour play Hellboy? They like told off that one guy, and then David Harbour took over for a movie. But this was different. This was another guy. This was like a complete no-name guy played Hellboy with none of his usual crew. Kind of like a one-off type movie. Like, hey, I was supposed to escort this science chick who's gonna play Katana later. If I knew how to get in there. Get on them. Pretty hard to judge the depth perception here, guys. I thought I got the total.
Let's try again.
I thought I had enough.
We can do better. I know we can.
Is he raising the price on me? Did anybody see Mortal Kombat 2, though? That's what I'm curious about. These are kind of weighing on my ears slightly, but... You know, not... I don't know. Not really. I mean, I can feel them on my ears, but... I've only ever worn these on the stream, so I don't have much time with these, I'll say. No, that's still on the grip is on my ears. That's probably not going to be a problem. This grip thing am I feeling the grip? I think I am. Yeah, I think you need a kind of big head for these to work for you, but because if your face was too small, I don't know if the unobtainium, that's what they call their proprietary rubber, Oakley. I don't know if that'd be on your ears or the metal would be on your ears, but I didn't see Mortal Kombat 2. Me neither. What's that going to be on HBO Max? I'm not really making progress. I thought the thing said the goal was 370. And I had like 400 something. What this guy was going on about. Okay, hold on. I need to read these, don't I? I really like Mortal Kombat 95, but the crime it commits is not being violent enough. Its problem is, and it's not the biggest problem, but the IP is known for its violence, right? Will appear after you defeat an enemy below it. Okay, that's what I need to defeat some stuff. Okay, let's see if I can climb on top of him. How do you expect me to do this game? I think you have to transform to get him. Wasted too much time on him already. Surprised he made that. I found out DOA was actually a great game to movie adaptation. I have not, you know what? I think I have seen the movie. Maybe I know of it. Maybe I just watched the Channel Awesome video about it or something. The Asian girl from the Sin City, I don't like her. Devin Aoki, do not like. She was the like token Asian chick in Too Fast, Too Furious. Her performance was so bad. Her brother is a well-known DJ who probably makes terrible music. She was so trash in Too Fast, Too Furious, they didn't even invite her back. And that's saying something. Your performance was so bad, we didn't kill you off, but your character's not coming back anyways. Like, just wrap your head around that in that franchise. Too Fast, Too Furious also had shite cars. Like, the cars they got were not as good. The cars got worse as the movie went along. It was very weird. They had better cars in the first movie. Jamie Presley as Tina now has that OnlyFans thing. You know what's funny is Apple's now slumming it with a show about OnlyFans where Elle Fanning has to start an OnlyFans account because she had a kid. And the funny thing about it is, if she actually started an OnlyFans, she would probably make more money than that show about having an OnlyFans. I don't know if that is an, you know, a referendum on Hollywood right now or what. But alright, this thing said if I defeat enemies, it's stuff. My bad. Oh man, I'm so close. Oh my shit. I thought Jamie Presley was not who I envisioned as Tina. Kevin Nash as bass, or is it bass? Not a bad choice. I thought that he was very much styled after Hollywood Hulk Hogan in a way, but You know, I guess it kind of works. Yeah, there's hell. You run across Instagram accounts that pretty much exist just to my links. See my link, my naughty links or something in the link thing. I don't know. They go on about it. Man, I'm not getting anywhere, am I? Jamie Presley, definitely a better actress than Devon Aoki. The other girls I think they didn't necessarily look like, I mean, hell, Helena didn't, I mean, she ain't bad looking, but not what I thought Helena would look like, you know, but geez, this is like the worst Emerald Rush stream, isn't it? It doesn't feel like I should be this bad at this, but I know where one transformation is, right? So I need to get there so I can take out more guys. That run, I wasn't doing too bad. I just kind of lost sight of the clock for a sec there. If I had a way to actually handle all of the enemies here, the purple guys. More will appear when you meteor punch. Okay, so you're just saying just any meteor punch will... That didn't really do shit. Helena acted better than the other blonde, the chick wearing a purple wig. I forgot her name, but I'm familiar with her. Obviously, you need Dennis Rodman for Zack. I don't know. I guess you just kind of, you know, when you run into budget restraints, you end up getting Julia Roberts' brother, right? Okay, Devin. This is where you run on the backs of the soldiers and jump over the wall, where we realize your kingdom is on floating city. And yeah, see, I'm not sure if I've actually watched or not, but if plot-wise, there was an interesting thing where it's like we had to gather all of these fighters. And then from there, I'm gonna like use the data from the fight to make like the perfect fight system or something. In a game aspect, it's not the dumbest thing. Like, almost, right? Should have hit this last time, too, man. Too risky trying to get these. If I don't have the snake thing to jump back up, right? But the only Bananza I can find in this area, this stage, is the big chunk boy. The zebra. God's sake. The angle is really hard to see, guys. Spoonie Experiment. I know he was really into Helena skating by in the video. I know I saw his video on it. Is that guy still alive? Because I kind of pegged him for suicidal. During a snake transformation. Where's the snake transformation? Maybe that's what I need to be looking up. Okay, so we've got transformations around here. We've got a Kong. Shoot, where is that? He occasionally live streams at 3 a.m. Great time. Great time to live stream, guys. You'll totally get a viewer or two that way. Alright, so it says I've made the quota, right? Alright, maybe this will be the Kong one. I have 8 something and I needed 750, right? It does say check mark, so I think I'm good there. Okay, come on, come on. Next quota 750. I was not bad at this before, seriously. Okay, so up ahead here, solar control tower.
Should we go there?
I think it was saying that that was where the Kong Bananza was. No, over here somewhere. And I get in there how? Defeat Emerald Buzzoid 05. They're down here, right? I wish Classic Game Room was still around. That was a guy who did not try to waste your time with 60-minute videos. Classic Game Room got in and out, didn't they? It is too bad that people couldn't look up to that guy. Instead, everybody tried to do the Channel Awesome thing with the horrible sketches, talking to the camera, and trying to do multiple characters and not having any real personality. Instead, everybody went that way, didn't they? What a shame. Okay, let's see if I can get something done here. Defeat enemies, get shit. Why was this not going anywhere? Was I supposed to punch it? I don't remember, guys. What is this? That wasted too much time. Oh, I might have screwed up now. Oh, we met the quota. Okay, good. Anything to kill over here? Shoot. Always talking about Truxton. He was. He's like, yeah, but it does play Truxton. And it's, he's the only reason I'm kind of interested in trying Truxton, to be honest. Okay, we're making a little bit of progress here. Next goal, 1250. That could be a problem. Is there nothing in here? I don't know what that did. Why does it say I'm down to 332? Said how can I possibly get a goal of 1200 if it reset me down to 332? What happened? This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, how do I have so few points now? What happened? I think Classic Gamer might have had like a cable access TV show. Like he started like pre, you know.
We can do better. I know we can.
You can get, what it was Truxton originally on? Was that like on an NEC computer type thing? What was its original? Or was it a PC Engine deal? I haven't seen a Classic Game Room in so long. You know, you type in a game old enough, you'll see something from Classic Game Room about it. Alright, we gotta try this again. I was making progress and then it just said, no, you lost all of your coins. Somehow. Did I die and then not die and that cost me all my coins? It was arcade, then ported to Sega Genesis. Really? It sounds like an arcade game, doesn't it? But the arcade games had really cool single word names for a while. Galaxian. Right? For just a little bit. That was like the way arcade games were named. Centipede. Tempest. Puckman, indeed. I don't know where the slow-mo thing is. I haven't seen the slow-mo. Glare. I don't understand what that... I don't remember what that is. But I was thinking if I had the transformation, I could kill this thing in here. I could jump on top of them, maybe, and do it. I don't remember what you have to do to get that. Particularly, it's like there's something up, like maybe you have to defeat a certain thing. Oh man, there's some. This is the zip line. Maybe you bait those out and then you punch them? I don't remember. Back in January, I actually bought a Pac-Man cartridge for NES. Why would you do that? I mean, you have it on NSO, don't you, now? But I think at the time it wasn't, right? The good channels can make a review you're willing to watch for something you're not familiar with. The bad channels are only getting views because they're reviewing the thing you've heard of. But you wouldn't watch them review something you didn't know about. Think about it like that. How do I defeat these guys? What do I do? How the... Like every time you get a quota, does it reset? I didn't think it did. What was down here? Shit. Yeah, it's on NSO now. It wasn't at the time, but even then, I'm sorry, Pac-Man, but I just don't think he has lasting power. He's no Mario. How did I lose all of my points? I don't understand. I was meeting quota, and then it's like, now your points all got siphoned off.
No big deal. We can try again.
I played Pac-Man 256 nightly for hours. I'm not familiar with Pac-Man 256.
We can do better. I know we can.
You mean like on a certain system? Can I use the Pac-Man Telecaster for... No, it's an actual guitar. Is it? We're heading into... Getting pretty close to 2 hours of me being terrible at this. He has skill issues. Why is he so bad? You'd think I would get at least that first banana chip goal easily. You'd think. Okay, all the fossils on the map, sure. Gotta figure out why it's like taking away my total. Okay, quota. It says 161. Okay, let's keep that in mind now. I don't think I can throw this at him. Damn you. All right, 125 for me. And then it took, so I have 95. It takes some off if you go over the quota. The next one's at 75. Okay. Better glare level. I don't understand. Glare? I probably should hit some of these tuning forks, you know? Give me the fast travel. What do we got down here? Well, I don't see much of a way across. L. And I don't have a way up. What is the game wanting me to do? There, I'm trapped. Saw a pianist on YouTube that recommended a phone app to learn. So yeah, of course they would. That's going to be their primary source of income is, hey, you want to be good at the piano like me? Try this app that partnered with me because I play the piano. It's not how I learned. You know, that's kind of the problem. I don't understand what I was supposed to do there. I was in a room that had non-grip walls. Speaking of, I did order some grip stuff for my shower to hang a face scrubber and a scalp scrubber. It should be delightful. And I ordered, Dawn, I did order Cutie Honey. The one you said I maybe don't need to bother with. I did order that. So I'll do a video with both of them, probably. Or something like that. Something will happen. I'm failing this so hard, guys. This is really shameful. There's probably a preferred route. I think I have to go get these transformations. Now, the snake transformation you think would be somewhere around here and obtainable. That Cutie Honey had a like very different art style, but kind of fun in a way. It kind of reminded me of the second Unico movie. Was it Unico and the one from 83, not the one from 81, but the one from 83 had a certain look about it. Defeat an enemy, just any enemy. Give me points. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at the map. Spin shot. Banana energy level 1. Snake transformation. Okay, that should have been a priority. Now, if I go across and I run, that should be pretty reachable, right? On my right. Just up that hill. Huh. That's probably the key to everything. Yeah, the one that I've ordered, that it's not coming till Wednesday. The rest of my stuff's coming Saturday. I don't know why they were so slow on it. It's from like 2004, right? Snake Bananza. Now, is that the one that has the glare skill? Where are we going? What's to do in here? Is this guy gonna get defeated by me punching him or not? I don't remember what to do to beat the purple ship. And now I'm trapped in this room, aren't I? Alright, now I'm going to spend the whole time trying to get out of here. Guess we just go down. Okay, I do have the transformation. Maybe I can try to take on that boss guy. Jump on him, maybe. Well, he's not really a boss, but you know what I'm saying, right? There's a guy in the room. See, if you have a multiplier, I think you get more out of these. Alright, let's see if I can get this to work. I'm not punching through that. What? No one's gonna look up anything to tell me how to do this.
Let's try again. We can do better. I know we can.
Watch the extras, the live action press conference, and promotional concert videos. Now, I know I did learn that they made a live action Cutie Honey movie that disappointed, and from what I've seen of clips, it looks pretty bad, pretty low budget. I guess it might have like bankrupted the whole IP or brand or something. Like something didn't go well. Emerald lumps can be smashed apart by pushing them, punching them directly 3 times. Bananas and goals. Yeah, high budget for Japan at the time looks pretty terrible. Shockingly. Looks like it would be high budget in Sudan or something. Pretty disappointing, I would say, as budget goes. Okay. Let's go get the ability. You want me to watch the English dub of the live action movie before watching RE, Cutie Honey? Did those come out about the same year? Let's go in here. Okay, so I could probably just warp.
Should we go there?
They announced both projects. REQing was a 3-part OVA, each episode being 45 minutes, so it took about 2 years to complete. They follow similar storyline, but you can tell where they deviate because they were willing to shoot live action what they rather animate. I really like the English dub, so okay, maybe we should keep streams about the game then. If you're gonna go off on a Cutie Honey spree, you might be alienating the 3 other people. I know 2 people just left because I'm awful at this. But yeah, I'm not making progress for balls. That said, I'll probably do a super jump to knock out some of this stuff real easily. And it said Y for glare. Y for glare. I'm gonna have to try that and see what that does because I forgot. Better glare. Alright, I'm doing well. I've got a quota and everything. Get all those pieces. I'm not getting the 100,000, that's for sure. I'd like to get something. I need to get like some fat multiplier somehow. I think that's what you're supposed to do, honestly, is it's all about the multiplier. Next quota 750. I'm not far away from that. Change the active void goal to something else. Like... Smash the emerald lumps. Oh, those are other things, other goal stuff. Alright, so we've got guys below us, right? Oh, this place again? Okay, I do have the snake. There we go. It was a climb the deal. All right, now we've got the Kong. Now things can get wrecked. I'm running out of time. What's going on in here? Shoot. Nope. Oh. No, this is not an event you work towards. You have to do like a perfect run to get that 100,000. Hey, at least it's a D rank and not an F, I guess, right? D's probably the lowest it'll let you get. Or thereabouts, you know? Okay, the important thing is we're kind of learning a few things here. If you want to call that important. You are going to have to memorize or pause and teleport around, maybe. It is something of a post-game challenge mode, the Emerald Rush. Because you would be doing this Emerald Rush here in a stage you haven't even been to, potentially, you know? I need to get things that increase my multiplier, but I don't seem to have those popping up. Maybe I'm doing something a little wrong. More items. It's not increasing any kind of multiplier. More emerald ore will appear based on the time you charge up and any charge-based skill. I don't honestly have a way to defeat these guys. I know I've missed some of these events not even having Emerald Rush. I'd let a cousin's kid borrow my game for such a time. I thought there was a thing over there. At least that gives me a fast travel. No, I should have gave him some more games. Like, it doesn't look like I'm gonna play Metroid Prime 4 anytime soon. I've got the snake. Can I just teleport to any of these? I kind of can, can't I? I need to hit that button.
Should we go there?
I'm gonna have to use one of these, and then if I hit the button, right? Or sing or do the key. No, you gotta put the key in, shit. Is it you put the key in or you hit him on the top of the head? Where's the key? The key would allow me to take out the purple guys. Then we'd be cooking. Void goal. Defeat Emerald Buzzoids. Or does she just stand? No, you have to have a key, right? I don't think she can just do this. I think you have to get a key and take it.
You scored a skill. Good one.
Okay. This next goal is gonna be a little daunting. I can teleport. I've got a thing to teleport out, but I actually should probably save it just in case. Okay, something here. What do we have here? Now this guy's thing will let me kill those, right? It's kind of explodey. The living hell? What was I supposed to do with that? Is this the thing where, like, if you touch them, they stop? Like, I have time to mess with that. Effed. I just heard F yeah from this guy. This guy just cussed out DK. Okay, here's what we need to find. The key to unlocking that guy. It was probably the same in the base game, and I just don't remember. You've been hearing nothing but naughty language from him? It sounded like it, didn't it? Seemed like it to me. Nintendo thinks they're slick, indeed, yeah. Let me exploit that teleporter. I need to find a key. I would have thought it would have been near that guy. Maybe it's a level down there. So I guess you want to get these transformations pretty quick. Get your goal, go for the transformation. And then if I could get that key, I could really start getting some things to work. I think you might have just called me a doggy. Defeat Emerald Buzzwoids. Believe me, I would try. God's sake. You're still here. I thought Dawn Wonder scared you off. Jump or bust or something. Remember, I do have teleport. Could possibly. You probably need to be. I have one warp barrel. You know, maybe I get those if I scan amiibo. It's not going to let me do. Doesn't look like it. Let's see something over here. 276, 270, 256, whatever. I wish I had a way to blow that guy up. My thinking is if I get to a tuning fork, I can probably just warp wherever I want to. Maybe not. Okay, where would a key be? This bottom layer has this dude. Golden Buzzoids are over. Emerald buzzoids. You'd think I could handle those. Maybe they'll give me a huge bonus. Looks like a lot of emerald right there or something.
Should we go there?
I hope that you're getting a new warp each time. A new warp barrel, you know? Because I can't afford to be using warp barrel.
Only a little more time.
Barely. Barely met that quota. You get another warp barrel. Okay. You get a warp barrel for each round, I guess. Emerald buzzoids in this area, huh? Just beyond. Is that not the goal? Defeat 4 of 5. Nice. Okay, we've making some kind of progress. Don't know what that is, but we need to blow it up. Look at all this potential emerald over here. I can't defeat any of these. This is making me mad, guys. What do they want me to do to bust that? Is that a Kong Bananza needed? DK is a force, man. Like, he's so powerful in this game that, like, you have to think, like, okay, Doom Guy and Master Chief could team up and probably still get handled by DK, you know? He's a force. I would like to be able to get that first goal, you know? If I can't get the damn statue, I thought, oh yeah, I'll just eventually get the thing for, oh no, no, game said otherwise. If somebody shows you they had these statues, they know what the hell they were doing. And, or they followed the video just before the event ended, followed as a guide, right? Something along those lines. I'm surprised how easily I can read you guys' messages with these shades on. I think, is it German that they're called Sunnies? No, that's Australian, right? Alright, we're gonna go towards... Shit. Please jump or just a little. I don't want to have to... Got like some kind of multiplier there. Do you see that? For defeating enemies, I guess. Oh, hey, banana. I'd feel pretty good if we figured out where the key was, you know? Where is the key? Is this guy gonna make this bridge? Probably not. Defeat a trapaloid, whatever that is. Alright, well we know where there's a whole bunch of emerald on this bridge, and I can transform into the snake to take care of some of this stuff. Oh heck, maybe I can start over here. See, the elephant can kind of just suck all this stuff, which is beast. What could possibly... see, what's a meteor punch and a dive punch difference? It sounds about the same. But what could possibly up my multiplier? That's what I'm gonna need. You know what? Now that I have the transformation, maybe I can do something about this. Maybe I can play this part. Get a ton of points. Slow motion from the snake. That's a choice. Oh, man.
You scored a skill. Good one.
All right, we do have the next goal. Everyone knows blondes get more attention. Scientists gave proof in it, but their research was ignored. You know what movie blows that people were gaslighting as good was A Beautiful Mind? How the mathematician decided none of them can go out with the blonde girl because the math said that her brunette friends were more obtainable. It was some garbage. It's like, whoa, he's so smart. He applied math to dating. Nothing to support anything he made up. It was just a bunch of bullshit. And then the actual guy cheated on his wife, but they didn't want to mention that so much in the movie. What are they wanting me to do here? Oh boy, look, I didn't realize. Oh wait, that's not stuff, is it? I thought that was emerald. Is it not? Maybe you break a certain amount of it and then flip the switch? I don't know. I don't remember. It feels like it's been 100 years since I played this. I have the snake. Maybe they won't. Maybe with the snake you can switch that? Somebody find out how that switch works. This quote is hard to make. I think he needs like some big multipliers by the time you get to this one. Nothing's for what they make up, can easily factor. If you haven't seen them, no one talks about Beautiful Mind. It does not really get brought up, you know, but it was one of those, well, we got to give the Oscar to something. And well, the truth is, well, we don't know. We want to give it to something that's not Black Hawk Down, I guess. Like, let's screw Black Hawk Down and Lord of the Rings Fellowship. Was it 2001? Was that Beautiful Mind? I guess it would win the Oscar in 2002. Maybe it's a 2001 movie, if I'm not mistaken. Man, 2001, that's where it was at, man. 99 to 2001. 2000 is a bit sketchy. 2001, we really had things under control. And then everything got derailed because some Arabs purportedly, if that is what one believes, crashed into a building. And then everything had to become shit for a while. I just lost. How am I so far away from the goal? What am I doing wrong to get to not even come close? $2,000 was just, I don't know. Everybody was all up in.
It's all right. Let's try again.
People were all hyped about the Millennium in '99 and stuff, but then 2001's where it really goes down.
We can do better. I know we can.
Well, 28 Days Later was like 2003, wasn't it? 02 or 03? Where do I get the key, guys? Where do I get the key? You're gonna make me look this up, aren't you? What did I do with my phone? You guys are making me look this shit up now. Rattlin event, Emerald Rush key. What the hell? I don't know if I'm going to see a guide anywhere. How to beat Emerald Rush event. Brady strategy guides, huh? Here's a video, how to beat it. This is 2 minutes, 41 seconds. This guy's tutorial is following pretty much the step I was going for, but he was getting different perks. Trent Pensaloids. Switch to digital bundle. What's that? This poor guy's tutorial has 1 view, and he posted it 2 days ago. Apparently this guy's like a DK badass, so who am I? Ugh. What is a digital switch to digital bundle? Is that where you get to choose which game you get? I thought that was going to be this summer. And then that's going to be before the price increase, right? Or no? Okay. I can't follow this guy's thing verbatim. It's a lot to take in, but I got some of the start here. Wave 4, I can't even really much get to, so it makes me sad when I see really old YouTube videos with 0 comments. How about when you see YouTube videos that are over 20 years old and stuff like that? I don't like it when I come across like a good YouTube video and the guy has no audience. And it's like, man, you got like really good setup and everything look good. You're like good on camera, but you know, I'm sorry you started YouTube in 2024, you know? Okay, get the radar thing. He was saying something like go, and I'm in the wrong spot. Something to preserve the trappings on. You got this one on the left. After you defeat an enemy below, marker, jump in, maybe this, and then you take this guy out. Yeah, which I'm obviously pretty bad at. times 5. See how many points that gave you? Because you work the multiplier towards that. So if you had like a crazy high multiplier for when you defeated those guys. Green geyser. See, there's got to be a certain way you want to do this. Okay, so he was saying teleport down to like this next layer or something. Then start working on your missions, like kill the 5 buzzards. I mean, this guy kind of glossed over a lot in his like 2-minute video. The buzzard things are another layer down, right? Maybe I should just go for that. Glide 1. And these are fossils you want to get to, but I'm wondering where that key is so I could really start wrecking some stuff and getting points. Maybe work on this mission. Maybe they'll give me enough points. Maybe if you keep going for the missions at this point, you'll get the stuff.
Should we go there?
Look at that, there's bananas in there. See, if I got that thing, right? If I had that thing that allowed me to get rid of these purple. Be like, first, just leave that first comment, right? I don't think I have any videos without comments. But, I mean, like, even the boys one I put together just recently. It's like, man, I put some work in there, and I got, like, 30 views in the first day. Wake up, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's gonna give me some views now, but... Alright, we have the quota. The buzzoids over here. Oh, is this a thing that has to be in the... It has to be in the... I forgot. Is that thing where if it's in the sunlight, you can beat it? Is that what that is? Okay, hold on. Where's the... behind us? Well, this guy's in the sunlight. Kind of think they'd have a better cross, like something better than that white crosshair, right? It just seems kind of lame. That took a lot of points off. Goal cleared. That gives you 150. That's not enough. Okay, it says I did. You got 375. Dropped a lot of streams so for various reasons, including the boys. Like, geez, I can't blame you. I'm the last hurrah for streaming. The next one I'm going to even bother with is Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, I'm going... tomorrow's going off topic. I will react to the Ghost in the Shell trailer. I will react to the Stuart fails to save the universe trailer. I'm going to go in on a few things, possibly. I'm trying to remember here. Nerdrotic is going down. I'm going to go in on him. There was another thing I was thinking of that needed to get bashed. I can't remember what it is. Gosh, I need to write that stuff down better. You didn't sound too pleased about the last... No, they don't know where they're going with the show. It's not going to have a real ending. Or if it does, it's going to be like, okay, that didn't work. Let's skip back to season 3 and try that strategy again. Is kind of where it is. Hey, you know the last 4 years we wasted? How about we just try that strategy from 4 years back? That's what we'll do. Bootleg Terminator, I'll be back. Okay, how do I open this thing? I'm doing something that's allowing me to hit these. I don't know what it is. It's getting me some points though. Am I putting him in the shade? Is the shade doing it? Yeah, the shade. Okay, so it's like the opposite of wherever they are. Okay, okay. I'm getting a shade. Dig underneath them. Got mad points there. I'm kind of getting the hang of this, but it's going to take me a while to really understand this better, you know? At least I'm getting an understanding of the controls. Let's see what the next goal... Like, if he has a mission. No, we're not... No. 24-hour streams is like a Silk Song thing. God, that pissed me off some... I think the longest stream has been at least it was a good game, Tears of the Kingdom, right? Tears or Breath of the Wild, I think, had some pretty long streams. Okay, smash the emerald lumps. The lovely emerald lumps. Check it out. Okay, at least that's on my area, right? Just up ahead. Don't remember this.
I knew you could do it.
Well, okay, that gives you something. don't think I can beat that guy. I need something explosive.
Only a little more time.
Okay, wait. If he's in the shade... Oh man, I'm short. If he... Okay, so he has to be like in the shade or the sun or something. Well,
Maybe
progress
we took it a
was
little too
made.
easy.
It was slow. I bored everyone to death.
We can do better. I
Should I
know
do
we can.
another? Should I do it one more run here and see if I can get that 3,000 for the first reward? 2 more. This background isn't stressing out the computer. It's only running 7 or 7.1%. The other stuff, it's like psh, and turns on the fan a little bit. Imagine the support Phil could get for how much support does he get for a 24-hour stream?
Ready.
He seems to have enough hate viewers to feel that, doesn't he? I still haven't seen, I don't know anything about his whole thing, but except what you guys have told me. Oh, I messed up. I should have grabbed this thing over here that'd give me all the points for killing him. This.
Wanna try it? You can transform.
Duty streams fills you in with highlights fill every day. Down the rabbit hole videos just to start. I don't think Down the Rabbit Hole expected Phil to survive that after that. So this guy like made fun of him so hard or what? How do I get these guys? Do I have to get them in the light? That's nuts. Let me look at that video again. Outlives a lot of other personalities, huh? The kind and the snake, the guy, I couldn't understand what he was saying. Go to Crystal Studio something? Here, I guess. Better glare, maybe? Maybe the glare allows you to walk on the... He said go to like Crystal Carver Studio. I don't know what that even means. It says Sculpture Studio, which looks like what? He's calling something Sculptor Studio, and that is... not this place. Radiant Slayer, Strength, Sculptor Studio. It looks like a Cobra head. Do you see a Cobra head? Yes, this. It's what the hell? Sculptor Studio. Okay, fine, whatever. But from here, do what? Hyper Hopper. After you defeat an enemy, glaring, jump and beat. I don't know. More emeralds appear. Gloomoid Demolisher. Glaring. Speak English and slow down. Now I know why I'm the only person who watched this. Combine the Kuna and the snake. What? And this guy seems to be a native English speaker. He did say get the Kong Bananza. Which I don't have time for. I wish I could just restart instead of wait for it to say I lost. Oh, well, okay, I kind of do have time, don't I? But I could have had a whole lot of extra. If you had like that plus 600% and then you pile drive the guy, could have got a bunch. Okay, so go for the Kong Bananza, he said. Which one is that? I had gotten the Kong Bananza before and I forgot where it was. It said go for the Kong Bananza. I don't remember how I got in there. Maybe the hole? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so he transformed into the snake and he walked across somehow. Me, I'm going to do this a little bit different than that. All right, what does he say to do after you get the Kong Bananza? glare with the snake and then defeat the enemy somehow is going to be good, he said, pretty much. So let's just jump off the side here and go start fighting. How does the glare work? I guess I didn't really much use the glare before. No, a lot of games it's like, oh, I screwed up already. I'm going to hit start and then restart the challenge. And most of the Nintendo games don't seem to do that so much, right? It's not giving me huge points. Okay, where was the challenge, guys? Am I right? Ooh. How come I can't kill this? He has a special patch. Oh, I'm screwed. Maybe you work on just focusing on those pieces there, the quadruple kill the smash guys, and then if you got those two lined up near the start, you could probably get a bunch of points. Chop Basilic tail, pretty gamey stuff. Basilic, is that a real thing? I can't remember if that's a fictional animal or what. Okay, I had a plus 1,000 on those certain things, but if I found the key and could get the ones that had the protection from the purple emerald, I should be able to really wreck shop. I say should. That's important. Jump burst, I think. And then I can take this guy out and get points. Nope. That was a plus 1,000. What did I do wrong there? Thought that was the thing to have. I think this is not randomized in this mode. Ah, the Demolisher. Please just let me... Maybe those perks are randomized. I don't think they are, though. I think each of those fossils gives you certain ones.
Yeah, we should do it.
In this mode. In this mode, I believe the perks are the same. So, Anna, I've made slight progress in better understanding how the game wants me to approach this. Slightly. So the guy that has a run for how to get all the points seems to have had a similar idea for how to start this the route. So he says as soon as you get that, go to the sculptor studio and start getting things there.
Should we go there?
Get the Bananzas. What's he picking up here? Anything that starts giving you points for attacking stuff. I'm gonna get. More items. Okay, hold on. More emeralds will appear after you defeat an enemy during a Snake Bonanza transformation. That could be helpful. Okay, I'm getting a hang of the routine, kind of. It's the first stage of this. Glare forging. More appear smashing terrain during glare slow motion effect. That's going to be beneficial. You want to get more things happening while you got that snake. Now, this big pit here. Glaring Forger. More items. Okay. More emeralds will appear during glare after you defeat 300. I think this might be the trick. Using that slow motion and defeating stuff. I think he might have went up here for whatever reason. Would like to know what this is about. Maybe if you are the snake, you can... I don't understand this. It's like... I don't get what you're supposed to do with that switch. Sadly. Maybe if you destroyed enough of this, you could see where non-solid ground was. I don't know. thought I was supposed to get a bonus for killing them during the glare. Yeah, hell no. Not enough things around to get any points. I think I'm gonna have to call it a stream there, guys. I'm not getting any better. I'm not getting close to the 3,000. Am I? It's getting worse somehow. I don't know what else I could really do different there. I'm looking at this guy's thing. That sounded gross. Glare snake. Glare snake, he's saying. Let me watch this over again here. You'd think I should be able to do something decent on this, right? This is kind of embarrassing. Okay. He's saying occasionally beat an enemy with the snake. Freeze them with the snake and defeat them to extend your timer with the emeralds. There's something inside the snake. Let's look at this again. He said there's extra hearts inside the snake. It doesn't do a job pointing anything out. But I've got to at least get that first reward, right? Like, this is pathetic. Okay, so before you smash this first guy, there is a fossil next to him that'll give you way more points. Maybe I'll have to come back and do this in a week or something and do my big run for the 800,000. Right? This one right here. Okay. Trapanoid Demolisher. That's what you want. Now, if you defeat him, you get big points, or you can hurt yourself. Big points instead of ×1. Here we go. ×5, see? So that takes care of a lot early. That gives you enough for the first checkpoint, really. Hey, up it even more. Okay, why don't we go for these guys while we're here, huh? We've got 2 of those guys up here on top of, till we get the snake, I'll handle them. And I'll get a lot of emeralds. Maybe I'll have enough emeralds to get me through the first checkpoint. It might be so many. Let's see, what's the best way to go back? Defeat an enemy during slow glare. Ooh, yes. Dude didn't tell me to grab that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If I could slow glare. Enemy below, kinda lame, whatever. Here we go. I think we're onto something now. Alright, so we know over here. Alright, watch this. I'm gonna get me some points now. I messed up my jump. Times 10. Times 42. Now we are cooking, boys. Now we're cooking. I almost have the thing already. Times 42. Jeez. I don't know why that was times 42, but I'm not complaining. All you need is 3,000 for that first thing. So this will be a good way to end, and I can prepare for the big run live, right? Defeat one, get a plus 1,000? Come on. Now we're talking. Of course, I'd have to go back and find one somewhere. I think I've already killed them all. Alright, we almost have 3,000 already. We're kind of cooking. He said the extra hearts in the snake. That I didn't really understand. Yes, this area? Oh yeah, look at the points, guys. Finally getting the understanding of how to do this. Give me a like. Is that what Phil would say? Countdown speed for remaining time will be slowed down during... I don't understand what that means, but sure. Extra hearts in the snake. I didn't understand that. Hold on. In the snake. Okay, so let's go down. That's what she said. Alright, the good news is we have a good, solid final run. We've got plenty of points to play with here. Might even get more than one reward thing out of this. Okay, I don't know what the extra hearts are going to do, but he said so. Alright, what do I do with that?
You okay? That was close.
Did I just waste everything? Let's hit them goals. That sounds so pathetic. I don't think I can be that dude. That's why I'm failing at this, isn't it? Guys, we're not showing enough support. Let's hit those goals tonight. All right. Well, okay. I'm not starting the stream until I'm not hitting play. I'm not unpausing the game until we hit a goal. Like, I mean, and then the girls will do that and it'll work, and it just encourages them to do more of that. And then let's take a break and whatever else. There's a lot of, I had a few pause, that's what she said type moments tonight. Hold up one additional barrel, slow-mo, glare. More emerald ore will appear. Why not, right? The snake seems to be strong right now, doesn't it? That might be more important. Who knows? Alright, let's kill some enemies with that ability. Right? Docking pay, no. What the shit? Come on. $340, Illuminoid, 500 enemy jump. What is a jump and beat? Jump burst, is that up? Not the slam, I think, huh? You know, I probably needed to get that before fighting these guys, right? Yeah, that was a ×4. I needed to hit that before killing any of these guys. Oh man, yeah, get both of these, then start wrecking shop, right? If you stream it, they will come. That's a girl's mantra right there, man. Come on now. Look at that. I'm going to hit stage 4 for the first time. Oh, they came back. Something's giving me points. I don't even know, man. You gotta have simps. If you don't have simps with you, you ain't gonna make any real money doing this. You know? More items will appear while smashing terrain. I mean, why not, right? Okay, let's work on that mission, right? Defeat the Buzzoids. Now, they're on my right. This game does a really good job with the map, you know? What is in there? Bloomoid Destroyer. I guess I probably should have done that before. I don't know. What's in here? Is that something I can swim up? Shit. Oh, I don't... Okay, no, I do have enough for the quota, okay. But only barely right now. Okay, how can I handle these guys? Got huge points there. Gotta try to, like, get them in the shade, I think. Get in the shade. You guys see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to, like, corral them. Close. It's close. Yes. Green geyser, smashing terrain, forging. I'm using the snake a lot. Wow, within 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. I'm not gonna make this next one. I'm not gonna make this next one, but at least we're getting something done here. I mean, we're kind of halfway there. The big points are coming, you know, you get a higher multiplier. So this guy's asking for a lot of points now. 3,500. Effed. Pretty effed here. We've been fighting these things in a certain order, right? Okay, there was a mission over this way.
Should we go there?
This probably isn't going to help. By the way, I think I was right about the sunglasses increasing your skills. Oh, shoot. That is not what we wanted. Actually, I have such a amount of points here that... That was a times 12. I messed up and I didn't get that thing right. Gotta try to get this guy in the daylight. come to the daylight, please. Oh, pretty good run, all things considered. We made it halfway. Reward-wise, not so much, but we almost made it, made some things happen, you know? I was getting under 3,000, now I got over 5,000, so let's see what we got here. It could have been worse. You got Bananium chips, 100 chips that have been added to your total. I don't know what good that's going to do me. But yeah, that could have went a lot worse. Made it through half of the waves. I'm going to consider that a victory, guys. Something of a victory. I don't think I can stop this and then play something different. You know, I just kind of have to get back to that later. I want to do, tonight I may make some popcorn, watch something. I'm still waiting to see, you were wondering what was on Paramount Plus, Dawn. I'm hoping that Scream 7 comes to Paramount Plus at some point. They're not showing when, but, I'll watch something, maybe some new Cutie Honey, or, you know, into the morning, probably be grinding Resident Evil. Leon Must Die. I was thinking alone, but forever, because I think they're going to patch the bottomless clip infinite ammo, where you don't even have to reload. So imagine if you had the Requiem and you didn't have to reload. Oh, you know, like, there's going to be some ways to get some good CP, as they call it, the completion points. People are saying they should have used a different term instead of like your CP total. But yeah, that was Donkey Kong Emerald Rush. The event, I'm not watching Dead or Alive. I'm pretty sure I saw it at some point and thought it was like embarrassing, you know? But, Emerald Rush, it's a rush. It's full of emeralds, you know, something like that, right? It's so stunning, so brave. Yes, that is laid out. The event is not randomized. The event, if you have a goal in mind, and if I could magically hit that times 42, I guess I need to smash one of those guys from above while glaring and get these multipliers really going. Smash kill while the glare is in effect. Maybe up your glare first, then go for him. I don't know. You know, Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball was probably the best volleyball game like ever made. Am I wrong? It was more of a gambling game. That's where the real money came in, over on Zack's Island. But yeah, do give this event a try if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza. Emerald Rush is not DLC to overlook. It would be nice if you got it cheaper. I kind of got a deal on it with Target. Had to spend a certain amount on games. I pretty much got the DLC free because I had to spend a certain amount on Target for a thing. But yeah. Next up, tomorrow, I think we'll do some Kirby Air Riders. Just like a 2 hours or so of Kirby Air Riders event, and I want to try to just have those Friday streams like 2 hours on the dot so that people know when to expect. Like at 9:30 my time, that's when we're going to be expecting to have Going Off Topic, and I've got to line the stuff up. I've got 2 trailers to watch. We're going to bury Nerdrotic for good. I'm bringing receipts. I will have video on there. I actually collected some of the data today to play the video, you know, push, activate, check out this clip. You know, things like that. There's somebody else I was going to go after, and I do need to make an edit of ruining Scarlett Johansson's career by making fun of Jurassic World Rebirth tomorrow. So I should probably work on that or get the clips tonight because I already shot the video and stuff. He left California to go to a very Californian city. He is bringing his troubles with him, dude. That guy's a mess. If you made it this far, wait until marriage counseling. You can't see me wink with the sunglasses.